Hey everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back. My name's Kylie and today we're going to do my birthday haul. My birthday was September 12th. So it's been about a month as I'm filming this and I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of books, as you can see. But the first thing I want to point out is this beautiful t-shirt. It says, "Hi Lady of the Night Court," and you're damn right I am. Oh, my bestie Layla sent me this and it's been a long road. I think she purchased it before September and I literally got it on like Monday, October 7th. I don't know. Like, it was October. We didn't know what to do. The tracking wasn't working. Anyways, I'm off on a tangent. This is amazing. It's from an Etsy shop. I feel like the shipping shouldn't have taken that long, but whatever. It is what it is. Other non-bookish items, just quickly. My in real life best friend, Alicia, got me Disney ColourPop palette. Designer collection ColourPop palette. It's freaking gorgeous. Like, look at that art right there, first of all. Second, those are so nice. And all the colors have really cute names that have to do with like the shows, like Fairy Godmother, Poison Apple, Midnight Curfew, you know. And yeah, I have used it like a handful of times and the pigment is so good. You need hardly any on your brush to get a solid color on your skin. It's awesome. Then, this is the hero gift right here, okay? So yeah, I don't know what I did in my life to deserve friendship from, on this level, from someone named Zoe. But Zoe got me a freaking Kindle. Holy crap. I have not connected it and set it up yet because I'm literally the worst and I'm so busy. But I will. I'm going on vacation like in a couple weeks, and instead of taking actual books, I need to just take a couple of ebooks to save like space and stuff. But that's amazing. It is a Kindle Paperwhite. And that's so exciting. I'm so excited. Thank you, Zoe. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you, Layla. Other non-bookish gifts, I received 3 bouquets of flowers. And I will put the pictures up here. One was from my mom and came to me at work. My mom and my dad. My mom. One was from my daughters. And one was from just a friend. My mom also got me some bath bombs from Lush, which I'm not going to show you because I used half of them already. And she got me a really nice bracelet. Oh, and a gift that is not here yet is Shelby got me the A Court of Thorns and Roses Collector's Edition, which isn't released until November 5th. So she's pre-ordered it for me, and I'm assuming it's going to come in the mail for me like the first week of November. Shelby and Zoe and Layla like know me so good. And Alicia was right on point too. Like, I love Disney. I love ACOTAR. Like, the Kindle. This is already amazing and we're only 4 gifts in. My dad also ordered me the Fake Rate ACOTAR Hangover Recovery Kit that they're doing for the collector's editions. That one doesn't have a book in it. It's just gonna have like merch, all ACOTAR merch, and it's not, but that's not shipping until like December. So I'll probably show what I got in that one in like a Christmas haul. My sister got me a Charmed Aroma candle, And those charmed aroma candles have jewelry in them. And so this ring, where are we, was in the candle. It's pretty. Yep. All right, so the books. Let's see. My friend Amrutha got me this one. You're a Badass, How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life by Jen Sincero. This is a really popular like self-help book. I have not read it yet. It is not like, I've not been feeling like nonfiction and self-help recently, but I usually go through periods where I read like 2 or 3 in a row. So yeah, this will go on my shelf and I'll get to it eventually. A Destiny of Dragons by TJ Klune. This was from my friend Sean, and this is the second in a series. The first book is called A Lightning Struck Heart, and it is about an apprentice magician, and the prince gets kidnapped by a dragon, and so the apprentice magician is sent with the like head of the guard to go and get him back. And it's really, really funny. Like, the magician's best friend is a gay unicorn named Gary, and they also have a friend who is like a half giant, and it's so funny, and it's a lot of like sex humor and things like that, and it was so hilarious, and I can't wait to read this one. This is Secrets of Her Flowers by RK Gold. RK Gold is kind of a friend of mine, and he's on Twitter with me, and we chat a lot. And this is the second in his like middle grade fantasy series. And so yeah, I read the first one in June, and I liked it. I gave it 4 stars. So I'm excited to read this one and see how the story develops. The Slow Regard of Silent Things by Patrick Rothfuss. This is a novella in the Kingkiller Chronicles. The first one's called The Name of the Wind, and it follows like a guy named Quoth. And Quoth is telling the story of his life to a chronicler, and then of course it goes to, and it actually puts us in the story of his life. So this is a novella, and I think it follows Ari. Is that her name? Auri is how they spell it. So it's like maybe Ori. And yeah, she's like a minor character in the books, but she's really intriguing, like really kind of cute character. And so yeah, like this is just a short one compared to like the actual novels in the series, which are like massive. So so yeah, that'll be nice. Then Clariel by Garth Nix. This is a YA fantasy, and it is the 4th book in a series. The first book is called Sabriel, and it is about a young girl who is a necromancer. Her father is a necromancer, and she is at like a boarding school across the wall where they don't have magic, but they still kind of learn about it a little bit. And he passes away, or something happens to him, and you're not really sure what, and she has to go and into the across the wall, and she has to find out what happened to him and try to save him if she can. So when I was growing up and I first found that series, it was only a trilogy, and when I was like looking up books that I really liked, back in the day, this one came to my head, and I looked it up, and there's actually 5 books in the series, so I have never read this one. It's actually a really cool cover. If you can see, there's a girl there. That's probably her, or maybe Clariel. Maybe it's her daughter or something. And with a dragon. That's pretty cool. Yeah. The Bride Test by Helen Wong. This is I read The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang, and I really loved it. And the main character was like had, I think, Asperger's. She's on the autism spectrum, and and the characters are Asian. It was a smutty romance, so it had a lot of representation, and I found it like really different and like refreshing from your average just like white on white romance. So so this is another one. It doesn't follow the same characters, but I'm guessing it's kind of like the same, like a similar situation. So A Torch Against the Night by Saba Tahir. This is the second one in The Ember and the Ashes. I'm blanking at like what The Ember and the Ashes is about right now. There was a girl, and she was just living with her brother, but he got taken, and he's in some prison somewhere, and so she goes to get some people that are like underground. They're like rebels, and she wants them to help her get him back. And there's another character too who's like a soldier, but he basically like dreams of like escaping. And yeah, obviously they like find each other, and they, yeah. Okay, this one was from Alex, my friend Alex Black, and from Twinkle with Love by Sandhya Menon. And this is going to be a maybe YA. It's a YA romance. I read When Dimple Went Rishi, and it was so cute, and I loved it so much. And so, yeah, I just wanted to read more books by her. So, Catwoman by my literal queen, Sarah J. Maas. My friend Taylor gave this to me. Taylor and I read part of the Throne of Glass series together. And yeah, I think we should buddy read this. It's just the backstory of Catwoman, from what I understand from the DC Icon series. They can be read in any order, but there are 4: Superman, Catwoman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. So yeah, I love that cover. That's beautiful. Okay, my friend, my in real life coworker and friend Debbie got me A Curse So Dark and Lonely. This is a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and I believe that the main female character has cerebral palsy. My grandma gave me some cash for my birthday. So I went to a secondhand bookstore and just took a look around, and I found this one, The Bells. I don't know anything about it. I don't know what it's about, but I am pretty sure that this is something that's like a lot of people have read. And yeah, like I recognize the title and I knew it, but I like to go into books like not really knowing much. So yeah, so I got that one for myself. My coworkers at my office got me the August Owl Crate, and I'm gonna link someone's unboxing up in the cards, and just because I have dispersed the items throughout my house. Look, but this was the book, House of Salt and Sorrows by Aaron A. Craig. And this is a retelling of the story The 12 Dancing Princesses, I believe, the fairy tale. And with Owl Crate, there is an exclusive cover. So the coloring on this cover is different from the one that you can buy in the stores. And it comes with like a letter from the author. And it's also signed by the author. So that was really nice. This one was also either from my mom or my sister. Batman Nightwalker by Marie Lu. Again, it's another one of those DC icons. Marie Lu wrote like Warcross, And yeah, so she written here Batman's backstory. So yeah. This was the second one that I bought for myself, like at the thrift shop with some birthday money that I had. Caraval by Stephanie Garber. I don't know much about this one. I think I first heard about it from Tom Talks Books, and I know it has something to do with like a circus or a carnival or something like that. And it's like fantasy or maybe like magical realism, like it's definitely magic, and I know it's a trilogy. So yeah, I'll have to read it and find out what it's about. This was a birthday present to myself. This is a signed first edition of Dark Dawn. I read Nevernight in July, and I have God's Grave on my bedstand. Have I read it yet? I have not. So hopefully I'll get to it before the end of the year. I'm really excited about this. A lot of people really love it, and I want to love it too. I hope I don't cry as much as everyone else has been crying about it though, but and then this last one that I have is also, it was either from my mom or my sister, Arch Enemies by Marissa Meyer. And it is the second in the Renegades. And Renegades is a story about superheroes and villains. And our main character is a female, and she is an anti-hero. And she has these powers that she doesn't fall asleep. And it's a revenge story. Her family was killed when she was young, and she blames the Renegades for that and wants revenge. So we followed them in Renegades, and now we're going to see what's going to happen in Arch Enemies. All right. Thank you so much to everyone who got me a birthday gift. I have never received this many books, like as gifts, before ever in my whole life, and I honestly could not be happier. There are a couple other things that I got that I forgot to mention. I'm just thinking right now, my cake. I posted a picture of my cake on Twitter for any of you that follow me on there. It was a Harry Potter cake. It was awesome, and I'm gonna put a picture here of that. And yeah, other than that, on my actual birthday, my mom and my sister surprised me. They're waiting at my house when I got home from work, and we drove out of town to the next town over, which has a like mineral spring and spa, and we stayed at the hotel there overnight and swum in the spring, and yeah, it was fun. We went out for supper and everything, and then we came back the next day. And then on the weekend, my mom just had my grandparents over to her house for like a little party for me. And yeah, that's what I did for my birthday. It was fun. And yeah, so thank you so much everyone for all the gifts. And yeah, let me know which of these I need to prioritize. So that's all I have for you today. Bye. This is a mess. Like, I'm like, just, you can tell I didn't prepare.